a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic.
Dembele clearly became one-eyed then. He just decided to force it.
Stuck out a leg for a good challenge. Kolasinac is fouled. Can he score? He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Didn't quite meet it right. Nicely, it's Dembele! Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Di Maria. Crowd calling for him to... He's gone for it! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Can he put it away? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, that was all about the quality of the ball, wasn't it? It couldn't have been placed any better.
Promising ball. Timely intervention. Aimed low and direct. Streetman tries to stroke it through. Toprak goes looking. Palmeiras couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Dembele! Sticks it away!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Vasco da Gama grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their...
Is it in? Taken goal. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Vasco da Gama get themselves into the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Get a throw in. He's made certain that won't get through. And Chavinho out wide to the right. And he's been judged offside.
He may have been caught offside, but, well, Peter, from experience, defenders, I can tell you, hate those runs in behind.
Wanyama. Sigurdsson, now the counter. Chavinho plays it forward. Kolasinac tries to get it forward quickly. Forward it goes. Neat exchange. It's one! Saved only by poor finishing.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
Matija Nastasic well to read it and intercepts. Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. And it's Mkhitaryan. Toprak plays it forward. Strootman has a pop!
Again, let me mention what a wonderful stop the goalkeeper pulled off there. Really wonderful.
Inaki Williams. Well weighted. Whistle goes, he's been given offside.
He just needs a cooler head to get that right. He got a little excited in his willingness to run clear.
He's found his man, and he's cut it out. Well positioned to make that interception. Here's the through ball.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Now it's Gervinho. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Di Maria. Mkhitaryan. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just 1 separating them. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Palmeiras need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Matic. And it's Mkhitaryan. Strootman. Oh, he's in! He'll have a dip! It's anyone's ball. Mkhitaryan. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's picked him out. Oh, it's Dembele. He's got a... He's had a go! Back of the net! And this is getting better and better.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Vasco da Gama go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Palmeiras get it back again. Palmeiras disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Well read, he sorted that out. Sigurdsson. Aimed long and direct. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Hits one! It's in! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Well, the penalty box usually is the place where you get least time on the ball, and yet they were able to exchange passes before an unchecked finish, and I mean, to be honest with you, that should open up an inquest.
Palmeiras get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Kimpembe goes looking. It's got through, and the shot's on! It's there!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Palmeiras are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
We have ourselves a... He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last...
Oh, that's fabulous! He's got himself a peach of a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he's produced a beauty. Palmeiras take the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Matic gets into the right position to intercept. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Mkhitaryan. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled.
Palmeiras are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Matic. Gervinho shapes the shoots. And that could come back to haunt them.
Gervinho nearly produced the perfect retort. That can only be a means to have another go.
Sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Bernardeschi looking to get on the end of this.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Attempts to play it through. Aimed long and direct. Could move up a gear here. Big chance! Oh, taken with style. And surely that does it. Perfect time, decisive strike.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Palmeiras could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response? Pepe cuts it out. Oh, he's not going to get that. And that has been clubbed away. Golovin positions himself well and cuts it out. Pepe needs to get it forward quickly. Dembele, he's through, it's one-on-one! That intervention was very necessary. And that will be the final act. Well, that's bounce-back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, looking back on this, the early goal had a big influence on what unfolded and allowed them to dictate with comfort.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Everything you see is in green. Green, of course, the colour of Palmeiras. Goes for goal! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Needed to come up with a better ball.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Di Maria plays it forward. Lichavinho. Matija Nastasic cuts it out. Struppel spreads it towards the left. Aimed long and direct. Matija Nastasic goes looking. João Miranda positions himself well and cuts it out. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Palmeiras seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Di Maria. Strootman. It's a brilliant interception. Shot at goal! Volleyed effort.
Ah, that's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
Pepe went in strong and he took the ball. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Kimpembe gets into the right position to intercept. That's another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it. Palmeiras really have been alive to interceptions and picking off any loose balls.
Oh, well intercepted, really. He's gone for it! They've scored! And Palmeiras score first! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Palmeiras take the lead.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Forward it goes. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Has a pop! Sticks it away! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
I just think it's clever positioning.
It's Chavinho! Just swings wide.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Face to face with the keeper. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Hamsik. Now it's Hamšík. Hamšík needs to get it forward quickly. Breaks on here. Done very well to intervene. Dembele. Koulibaly. Di Maria. Matic. It's Di Maria. Aimed long and direct. Trevino has been found. He's got away. Shoots! Strip. With a long pass. Nicely worked. Mkhitaryan. That's offside. Yes, it is. First 45 minutes are up. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Palmeiras sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we're off again. João Miranda gets it back. And that's well defended. The accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Vasco da Gama, just
João Miranda with the foul. João Miranda gets his final warning.
he just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Too close for comfort.
Palmeiras have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
João Miranda goes looking. Forward it goes. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Tries to get it forward quickly. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
Vasco da Gama made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
This is promising. Hamšík. It's a promising ball. Striding forward, facing goal. Timely intervention. Mustafi gets rid without sophistication. He's picked him out. And he's away, going for goal! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Forward it goes. Trevino has a swing at it! Danger averted for now. Deftly done. And he's there to hoof it away. Gonna throw in. Oh, good interception. Aimed low and direct. Out wide to the right. Matija Nastasic with a fine tackle. Kimpembe does well there, alert. Forward it goes, and it's got through. line somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Now it's Di Maria. Well played, he saw that coming. Toprak plays it forward. Di Maria, well weighted. And he's there to cut it out. Laporte plays it out to the flank. That's surely a foul, free kick. Palmeiras can make their change now with a break in play. Well positioned to make that interception. Toprak tries to get it forward quickly. Golovin. There's a long ball. He's made certain that won't get through. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Turns and goes back. It's on the back foot. Matic.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
He's got through. Keeper's ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Palmeiras away with the win. A job really well done in all departments. Real sum-of-the-parts team effort. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Palmeiras won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin along.